Yo guys, what's going on? Trevor Neff here. Today we are doing something a little bit different. Today we are interviewing the creators and the director himself of Mario Power Star, the game and reimagined. We have Fire and Hedgehog here. How are you guys doing today?
Very good, very good. Hedgehog can speak, but he is doing very good too.
Nice,
I
nice.
promise.
So as you guys will see on the screens, we have Fire and we have Hedgehog on here, and then on the screen below me, we have the Discord chat, so you guys can see what they say as well. We're gonna be doing 9 questions, and then after those 9 questions, we're gonna be doing a 10th question, as if they have any questions for me, and then we're gonna have chat ask questions for Fire and Hedgehog, and if chat has any questions for me as well, we can also be doing that as well. So it's gonna be a little bit of a longer video, but it's gonna be a really good video because a lot of us want to know how this all started, and we're all curious. So let's go ahead and get into these questions. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. Question number 1 is, how did you guys hear about Power Star?
Well, I was watching Mario videos in 2010, 11. I'm not sure. I was young, and there was I was watching on YouTube, no Newgrounds, and there were a lot of replicas of Power Star where they were leggy or something. And there was a video called Power Star 1 with Luigi standing over Princess or something. I don't know. It had a custom thumbnail.
Yeah.
I watched it. I liked it. Part 2, I liked it even better. Part 3 was even picker. And when I watched Part 4, I kind of cried and got traumatized. And was looking for Power Star 5 for like 3 weeks straight. And didn't find it. I was disappointed.
That's fair. Yeah, Power Star 4 was like definitely upsetting.
Yeah. Timko answer to I'm gonna read his question out loud for the interview. Okay, so I don't really remember when I saw Power Star series for the first time, but do remember seeing it on YouTube one time. Alongside with it, I was aware of Power Star unfinished game build. Oh, okay, so that was Destiny. One of my favorite games before it became even picker game name Power Star Unleashed.
Wow.
That's good to know.
I actually remember the first demo that came out for Power Star a long time ago.
The unfinished build.
Yeah, I think I was like 17 when that came out, and I made a video about that, and I was so confused as to why I couldn't keep going with it. I was like, "What? What?"
It was in 2011.
2011. So
The yeah,
okay, so I discovered it a few years later.
the the game, like the unfinished build, was made in just 3 days, if I recall correctly. I think Timco knows it. Wait, either
Uh,
3 days or 4 days. Oh, okay, in 5 days. In 5 days. So the original scrapped build or whatever was made in 5 days before the developer Dennis or Ango Killer lost the file and left the internet for some time and then came back.
Oh wow, yeah, because I remember that coming out. And then I saw your guys's you guys like merged Mario Combat, and then you put Mario Power Star to like one game. I was like, holy crap! I remember playing Mario Combat back when I was in high school.
Well, fun fact, the original game demo and Power Star Unleashed before 0.6 used assets and literally the whole code from Mario Combat. It's basically the same game but with different areas and stuff and bullshit.
All right. Question number 2 is, how did this team even form?
Holy shit, that's a good question. By accident.
That's an
uh,
interesting answer.
literally by accident. It was not meant to be.
How did you start your business? By accident, actually.
Well, I met Strex in April 2023, and he was a Power Star fan. And next thing you know, after 2 weeks, we started working on Reimagined and telling Daniel San that we're doing a reimagination of the series because the Reimagined started before Power Star Unleashed. And we worked the whole summer on Reimagined lore, scripts, everything. We released Reimagined, and one day, when I was at my girlfriend's place, a guy by the name of Teamco spawns in the server and says, "Hey, I'm making Power Star game." And I was like, "Okay, cool. You're one of us now." And that's how it came.
Because I also and this is like kind of a follow up to to that question as well. With like forming your team, did you have um the person that started the unfinished Power Star game join you guys?
So Teamco joined us in November something. I don't remember the exact date. But in December, I contacted Ango Killer, the original developer of it, via DMs
Mm.
on Newgrounds. It was like the same day I wanted to look out for him, he came back on Newgrounds, and then he joined the Discord server, and he was amazed of the project. And now we still talk to this day. He's a cool guy. He's very happy the project is being continued.
That's awesome. Number 3 is, what was the most challenging thing about working as a team?
Hmm. Holy shit. Yeah. This is a good question. Uh, I think the first challenging thing that came with us being a team was when we wanted to release the game on Newgrounds. We had a planned date
Mm.
for December 30 or December 31st. I'm not sure. And the game was very rushed to get out on that date. The trailer was rushed. The planning was rushed. We just wanted to get the game and trailer out, and for like a 1 week or two, I don't know, we were literally burning from the burnout
Yeah.
because Timco was working every day, and there was also Christmas, but we were working on Power Star Unleashed, making it work,
Yeah.
and the game was very buggy. We couldn't play 2 levels without getting crashed. And the trailer was actually done like a few minutes before it was posted. I think it was posted on the 27th
Yeah.
of December. I'm not sure. And when we released the game, it was buggy as fuck. We shouldn't have released it at that stage. But a week later, the new update came and it was fixed. And after that, the most complicated thing to say was when we were making Reimagined and Strax was doing Parallel Clash. He had to balance it in a way that he can work both. And we kind of screwed it up because there was like, okay, these 2 days you're doing Parallel Clash, the next 2 you're doing Reimagined, and the next 2 you're doing editing.
Mm.
And we kind of got fucked over it. There was not much productivity. But
Yeah.
now they both got released, so it's good. And reading one Timko said, the hardest thing was after I used for it before 0.6, a fucking FF deck decompiler something. I was suffering with it. Not only that, my laptop. Oh yeah, Timco laptop was very, very, very old and very, very bad. It was a pain in the ass to work on Power Star Unleashed. I'm still impressed how far he got with it. He got a better PC though, so
That's good.
fuck this. I'm transferring codes from into new fla. Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely understand what it's like to try to do a project with a computer that can't do jack shit, and then you get a new one, you're like, "Holy shit."
Yeah, it's true. I'm glad he got a new one though. He can work on it without crashing every 5 minutes.
Oh, 100% sure, yeah. That's the worst,
Uh,
especially when you try to edit something, you're just like, "Fuck, it crashed again."
this is not 100% related to your question, but it's still a struggle that we had with Mario Combat Update 0.5. So you know that when it came out, it wasn't that good as it was supposed to be because it was buggy. Well, the thing is, when we started planning for Mario Combat, it was kind of hard to do on the engine, on the past engine we had,
Yeah.
because we needed to introduce a new boss, new stages, and also decompile some stages from Mario Combat. It was basically larger than the game itself, and with all the music and stuff, it got to I think 200 megabytes something, because the engine Timco was using is not like an engine. You just edit stuff in it,
Mhm.
sort of like, I don't know what to say, maybe like Photoshop or something. You just don't add stuff, you edit stuff. and it was a pain in the ass again for it. And we expected Mario Combat to come in like a month or two at max,
Yeah.
but it came out 5 months later because of all the struggles we had.
Oh wow. Okay. Huh. That is definitely a big well, not a big gap, but it is definitely a gap.
It is. Yeah, Mario Combat update was very, very hard to do. Also, Teamco suffers severe burnouts from it.
Severe burnout.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that for sure. I get burnt out sometimes, and then without even realizing that I'm burnt out, I still keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be doing it, but I am doing it anyway. All right. Question number 4 is: did you think Power Star game would blow up as much as it has?
No, absolutely no chance.
No. What's
But
that?
yeah, continue.
Why is that?
Um, when Timco told us he's making the Power Star game, what he wanted to do at first was just fix the old bugs and add the remaining stages to it, like what was in the game. Basically, fix what was not added in the game files.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, how about we do more? How about we make this the Power Star game that everyone wanted, not just a modification or anything?
Yeah.
And when we released Power Star Unleashed, it was very bad. It had like a 2 and 50 something out of 5 on Newgrounds. Like the rating was very garbage, but now it has like a 4.10, I think. It's in good standing. Also, if you search up Power Star Unleashed and
Wow.
you click images, you just see a lot of people talking about it and doing playthroughs of it. And again, at first we didn't expect it to blow up because it did blow up a bit. It's played a lot,
Yeah.
and Teamco, or at least I was not aware of Teamco's potential
Mm.
because when he was making the game, it took like 1 week to add a cutscene, and now he's making a brand new ass game with in-game cutscenes and everything by himself
Wow.
on a daily basis.
Man, I still remember the first time I played Mario Power Star. For my episode 1 back when I did, I think almost a year ago. And I was like, because I was like bored one day, and I was like, I kind of just want to see if any update to that game that I played years ago, um, if it was ever finished or whatever. And I clicked on a link that said Power Star Unleashed, and I'm like, this can't be the same game because that's not what it was years ago. And then I clicked on it, and it took me to Newgrounds. I'm like, oh god, here we go, Newgrounds, not again. so, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'll give it a chance. So I remember clicking play, and I was like, this isn't the same game I played years ago. This is better. It actually had more story to it, which is something I was waiting for, and it didn't start me out on that training level.
Oh yeah, the training level. Damn, what a level!
Yeah, I remember that level. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I remember the one time I played Power Star a long time ago. For some reason, whenever I got to the first Luigi fight, I would grab Luigi, I snapped his neck. Luigi turned into a toad for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Why does Luigi turn into a toad? Was this a fake Luigi?"
It was a bug. The game was a buggy mess.
It was. I was like, so this Luigi's an imposter. That is sus, brother. Did did Hedgehog answer the question too?
Yeah, he said he expected Power Star game to blow up.
Oh, okay. I mean, you kind of have to. I mean, Power Star, in all reality, had so many views on YouTube. It was like,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
one of the most. It was one of the most best to say animations for any Mario animation to come out. I think it was just as good performance wise as Super Mario Bros. Z.
if you go on Nigrons and check Legendary Games tab, you will see Mario Combat there. And if you check most views animations of all time, Power Star is in like top 100 most view animations.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a legacy.
Yeah, for sure. Danielson did a really good job with that series. I'm pretty sure when he made that series, he did not expect anything from it.
No, he didn't. He
He-
didn't.
I honestly, I bet you that he didn't even plan to make an episode 2. I'm pretty sure he just made part 1 just to see what would happen, and then after that, he would just kind of go off of, well, it got views.
You're kind of right in the first 3 episodes because he didn't have any lore planned out. All he did was fight, and that's it. He was planning the lore like when he was animating it.
Oh wow. Next one is, did you think that there would be any YouTubers that would actually react to the game?
Nah, at least not in the stage that the game was at first. Because when we uploaded the trailer and then the community tab posting a new update, you were like, yo guys, I made the playthrough of the video. And I was like, what the fuck already? And I remember being at work and watching your playthrough in the break times. It was so awesome.
I mean, yeah, I was thinking about it the one day. I remember I was playing the game and I was like, you know what? I must make a video about it. This Mario was fun. People like when I do Nintendo content, and this game was popular back a long time ago. It was a really good game. Man, it's still a fun game. Anyone watching the video or anyone that's in the audience right now, I definitely recommend downloading Power Star Unleashed and playing the game. It's so much fun.
It's still getting updated. It's like halfway done. We still have a lot to cover.
What really surprised me was that Bowser stage. That whole Bowser scene from Mario Combat. That whole entire thing surprised me. I think it was part 5 and 6 in my series that I did about that game. Like you can see my reaction
Yeah.
was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah. It was my idea to include. So the thing with Mario Combat, we want it to be a balance between the original Mario Combat, where we don't touch the stages or the environment of it at most, so it keeps original. But we also had an idea of making it our own. So there's some stages in Power Star Unleashed that are original and done by us, and there'll be some more to come, plus some new enemies.
Yeah.
And the skinless Bowser fight was like my idea to include a placeholder for now for Bowser made in Power Star Unleashed style.
Yeah, because I kind of thought that'd be I thought that would've been awesome to like have more of that lore to like know why Mario was possessed to begin with, like how in episode 1 he was in those caves just out of nowhere. But your guys' reimagined kind of explained a little more about that, which was really good.
There's still a lot to be more explained with cutscenes. And a fun little fact about cutscenes, I think I told you, but I'll say it again. Every single cutscene from the Power Star series that's incorporated into the game will be remade and remastered and whatever, while also adding bonus ones. So there'll be a whole new story, like an animation in a game.
Dude, I'm definitely, we recorded that.
Maybe.
I'm all up on that. This one might be a little bit difficult for you, Fire. What has been more fun, creating Power Star game or creating Reimagined?
Holy fuck. Okay.
I told you it'd be a hard one.
Holy fuck. Okay. Oh man.
Choose wisely.
So Reimagined kind of suffered a lot
Mhm.
with the animator and lore wise and Russian things and all. It was a very pleasant experience to work on it when I started it, but after that it was kind of getting bored, or at least not burnout, but like I didn't have that passion anymore for it because I started having problems with it. I was also like I don't want to wait so much for a new episode. Whenever the episode reached a certain threshold, like I don't know, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, I was like, man, I want to release it now. I don't want people to wait anymore. But I couldn't because it would be just a bad product. But with Power Star game, also had these difficulties. Like okay, Teamco updated the game, let me play it, and the game crashed, and the hype was gone. I have to choose between one of them, right? I can't choose both.
Can't choose both. It's like choosing your favorite child. You can't pick.
Yeah. Man, it's hard. They both had their challenges, their difficulties.
Mm.
Teamco answer both. Okay.
You can't choose both. You cannot choose both. You have to choose one.
Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna go with the game. Unless Reimagine 3 is out, and I know it's out, it's on the YouTube page, and it's out how I want to be, not rushed, not delayed, not unfinished, I'm going to go with the game.
Okay.
Definitely.
Hedgehog says the same thing.
Yep.
Also,
if Power Star Reimagine 3 gets out, and like it's fully how I want to be, I may change my mind, but until then, it's Power Star Unleashed.
anyone in chat, what do you guys like? Which one do you guys like better? Do you guys like Power Star Unleashed, or do you guys like Power Star Reimagined more? I want to see your guys' answers.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Mario Kombat.
I like Mario Kombat.
Okay, so we'll include that as the Power Star game.
Yeah.
You haven't played Unleashed yet?
Holy shit.
You're missing out. What are you doing? Equally on the other side, Unleashed over Reimagined. Okay, so we have 2 for the game.
Okay, damn.
Mario Kombat Deluxe.
Nah, you're getting banned.
At this point, just say you like playing Dr. Mario. At this point, that's the road you're going off of now.
You're not getting your lore.
You are not getting your lore.
Yeah, he's the guy who's making the wiki.
Power Star
Wiki.
Power Star Unleashed Deluxe win. Reimagined.
Never. Never.
Never. So
waiting on Cat's answer. He's typing.
I can also say that it's hard for me to pick as well, because watching the animation for Reimagined and playing the game is like, they're both really good, so it's really hard to pick which one I like more too. But if I did have to choose, I'd probably say Mario Power Star Unleashed.
So Power Star Reimagined Part 1 is rushed, Power Star Reimagined Part 2 is unfinished, and Power Star Reimagined Part 3 doesn't exist. So that's why I chose Power Star Unleashed.
That's fair. Number 7. What was the original vision when creating Power Star game? And did that vision change over time?
Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, definitely. So the original vision for Power Star Unleashed was just okay. I think, let me find it. There was never mind. Teamco has it. Teamco, you remember a video where I said, "Okay, Teamco, we'll get 2 more updates out in May and then finish Power Star Unleashed in summer." And they said, "Why isn't it possible?" You definitely have it. You have to share it here. It was just to have part 4 out. The all stages working at least. Just throw the enemy, and like very, 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 very basic. No Mario Combat, nothing. And check the video. I just send you.
Why is it impossible? It's just not. Why not? You stupid diva!
It's not possible.
Why is it impossible? It's just not. Why not? You
My
stupid
God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so like we had plans to make 5 updates in spring or something, small patches and all. But when we made Mario Combat, Strex was like, "Okay, we need to redo the engine." And I was like, "Nah, we can't. We just have to go with it." And the next day, Tinku posted a video with, "Okay, engine already done." Like
Oh my
it was out of nowhere. And Power Star Unleashed now changed because now it's using the old reimagined lore. So the old reimagined lore was of basically the prequel to Mario Combat. Mario Combat and then the 4 episodes sort of like remastered, but not much. It was supposed to be very simple, not be a remake or anything.
Yeah.
And we'll include the level soon, being very similar to Power Star Reimagined, except the end part where Frank steals the star and so on.
Yeah.
Then Mario Combat, and then the remaining episodes with the revamped cutscenes, revamped combat system, revamped everything. So it changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So this is not in the questions list. This is my own question.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys get to the point when you made Power Star Unleashed that you guys just said, okay, we're just gonna create this part for the game, and then if it does well, we'll add more to it. But if it doesn't, we'll just leave it as is and then have that be its own project.
Actually, no.
No?
I don't think so, no, because Power Star Unleashed kind of works on a true list where we add the stuff we promised and then make it the best we can and then leave it and just fix if there's anything needed.
Okay.
Reimagined had that. Reimagined had a lot of scrapped mechanics and shit and things and episodes. I could write a book about it. But Unleashed, no, it's a pretty straightforward when it comes to updates. We already have the roadmap.
Gotcha. So even if the game say didn't perform well as it has now, you still would have went along with making more updates in the future anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
Because
honestly fair to
again,
say.
when Unleashed was released, it was not well received. I think the only thing that kept Unleashed on the Newgrounds page actually was the Power Star fans who voted for it to remain. Because the Newgrounds work on a system, if the rating is too low, it gets removed.
Wow.
But if somebody, like 10 people vote 5 out of stars, it helps it. So yeah, when Unleashed was released, it was close to getting removed. But now it's definitely a solid game.
I think that with my videos and some of the other videos, like Spike's videos, and I think even
Spike.
I think I saw even Hedgehog make some videos about the game too. I think I don't know who else has made videos about it, but I think with all the creators I've seen make videos about it, including myself, I think that definitely helped boost it a lot too.
You boosted a lot of Power Star Unleashed when you first made the videos. We thank you to this day. And it was also so random. I didn't expect you to play it so soon, at least.
I honestly,
So yeah, you boosted it a lot.
I didn't expect you guys to even watch it. If I'm being honest.
I mean, looking at it now, it's one of your most popular playthroughs on your channel, so
Yeah.
it helped you out as well.
Yeah, right. It helped on both ends actually. And for any of you guys that didn't know, with the Power Star videos, Fire helped promote the crap out of those videos because those videos really meant a lot to me when I made them, and I put a lot of effort into making those videos whenever I made them, and Fire really wanted the videos to perform well, and so did I, and Fire really helped with promoting those videos. So without Fire's help, I don't think I would have had any of the subs that I have now currently. So that it definitely helped out both ends. So I think the team and myself, we really help each other out.
Yeah, we do, definitely.
Yeah. Minor scrap content. Power Star Unleashed, but otherwise, updates were alright forward. Oh, you actually have the folders here. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. I cannot read anything that says because it's in a different language, but I'll take your word for it.
Motherfucker clearing the floor takes a nap. That's
it. All right. Number 8. What are some future goals for the Power Star game and Reimagined?
Well, Reimagined, I hope it will come out for now. The lore for it is at least done for 2 episodes and the funds, but we just need an animator and for it to come out. And Power Star Unleashed 0.7 will revamp the whole combat system, and it will add new enemies and new difficulties to the game, as long as polishing it a bit more, because 0.6 was not 100% finished. It was kind of released beat like 90%. There was still some stuff that needed to be done, but in 0.7, thanks to this guy Taz, who designed some enemies for us, we'll add 5 to 6 new enemies, a new boss fight. I mean, technically revamped skinless Bowser fight. The combat will feel like you're not pressing random buttons just to deal damage. You'll just need to counter and effectively kill your enemies. There'll also be new abilities added to Berserker Bar and changes to it. Sword mode will get a new mode.
Okay.
And you will be able to use the environment to deal damage, like bricks
Yeah.
and smoke and stuff like that. And there will also be a secret feature that for now exists in somewhere in Mario Combat that will get revamped then, and it will change the game completely. But I'm not telling it.
Damn, because that was gonna be question number 9. What are some future updates that'll be coming out so all players have an idea of what to expect?
I can answer that, but I can't answer the secret option, the secret thing. So 0.7 will be combat update.
Okay.
0.8 will be Luigi or co-op campaign, one of both, depends. And 0.9 will be the other that's left to finish. So either Luigi campaign first or co-op update first, depends. And 1.0 will get episode 4 out. All cutscenes will be remade. More cheat codes, difficulties, polishing, and that's it.
Can I know privately the new update?
Yeah, you can. I'll
Okay.
tell you.
Okay. It won't be shared anywhere. You can trust me on that. It won't be shared
I mean,
anywhere.
I'll only tell you because when 0.7 comes out, I want you to actually play the new secret update.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah, I don't want you to find it. I want to play it to the viewers first.
Yeah, no. I'll definitely record a video, but I will only I'll upload it when you feel that time is right for it. But I'll definitely have it recorded and edited for when it for when you send it.
Mhm.
I'm pretty committed to this whole Power Star thing. If you haven't noticed by now.
Yeah, you are.
All right. And the final question is: do you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel that Power Star helped your channel so much? Because it did. Like, how did it impact you?
I feel it impacted me because with how popular Mario Power Star was in general, I feel like it really helped my channel out because people when Dan first made the game or
Yeah.
the series, people wanted a game version of it. They wanted to be able to play as Mario or even Luigi if that was a possibility, which at the time, clearly it wasn't. It's not as of yet. But people wanted to be able to play Mario and fight Toads and try to collect Power Stars and fight Luigi. So people thought that would be a cool thing. And if you look, if you were on 2013 YouTube, 2014 YouTube, like when this series was like getting bigger and bigger, people were like, "Man, we really wanted a game. We really want this. We want this to be a game. We think it'd be so cool." And nobody knew this game came out until I made videos about it. So that other people started getting more into playing Power Star. And I just kept making a series of the games, and part 1 did very well. Part 2 did even better than part 1, I think. And every time I made a new Power Star video for the new updates that came out, my channel just gained more and more views from it. And I think that's why my channel did very well with that series because it was something people never thought would ever happen. And that's when making your videos about your guys' game came out. That's when people were like, no way this is real. And by the way, I have been putting the links to the game in the description of the video. So anyone watching the video, the description, you guys can check that out. We'll also have the link to the latest version, so you guys can also be playing that down there as well. But it definitely boosted my channel because of people just really wanting a game version of the original series.
I have 2 more questions for you, or 3. Not
Okay.
sure.
Okay, sure.
What do you think about the server, about the community, about the project, about everything, how it's growing and
Truthfully,
all of it?
I think a lot of people here, at least from the times I have been able to come around, because other times I've just been busy with a lot of life stuff, but a lot of people really love what goes on here. A lot of people talk, at least I haven't seen anything bad yet, but besides with the whole situation that happened like a month or so ago, but I won't get into that one. Um, yeah, a lot of people really love what goes on here. A lot of people here are so supportive. They're really wanting to help out. They come up with ideas, and if you guys probably noticed as much as I have. A lot of people love using the emotes in the server, like a lot of the Mario emotes in the server. Like it's a lot.
Yeah,
This
there's a
server,
lot.
this server is very supportive, and like they love everything that happens at Power Star, from at least what I've seen, and it's so good.
That's true.
Like yeah, like there's Toad.
Well, actually true, because without the community, the coffee goal will not have been reached. So thanks for them.
Yeah. I do got a question. Power Star. I got a question. Once Power Star is completed, like
No, just from other people that I'll answer after this.
oh, okay. With
How would you
face.
this?
Oh my god.
Don't say the N word, bro. um, did you think that Power Star game would improve as much as it did?
So, don't get mad at me for this one, but this was a 50-50. Yes and no. So,
Mm-hmm.
the reason is because the 50% no was because with how good you guys made the game already.
Holy shit, that's a compliment, bro. That's
Okay, but with how good the game was already back in version 5, I believe it was, before 6 came
Mhm.
out. I was like, okay, this can't be topped because this is as good as is. Like there's nothing that I think that they could add more. But the 50 that is yes is because Mario Combat with the whole Bowser fight situation and getting out of Bowser's Kingdom to get back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Like that blew my mind. I was like, I never thought that this would be a part of the game. So that's why
Damn.
I was like a 50-50 thing. I was like, no, because version 5 was already good, and I think that once part 4 finally comes out, that'll be as good as they could probably do. But that 6 comes out, I'm like, holy shit, that changed my mind. It was so good. That Bowser fight was so good, and the way you had to escape Bowser's area was so much fun.
Well, that's lore. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy you said that. I wasn't sure if people love the skillness Bowser and Mario getting home part. Like it was revolutionary because at first the whole game is about punch, punch, fight, fight.
Right.
But then what about adding stages where you don't have to punch? You just have to escape from it or jump or platform. And I'm glad it worked. Really glad.
Yeah. I also noticed that I like what you guys did when after the whole Bowser fight, and you could tell that this is at least I could tell that this is like what was meant to happen, was like Mario was meant to be worn out because you couldn't do any
Mhm.
flips, you couldn't run any faster, you just went one speed that entire time. And I was like, wow, this really shows that Mario is like out of it.
You also don't have much health. You will have like 20% health remaining
Yeah, I thought that
permanently.
was cool. I like that because I don't like when a game, after you get done with a boss fight, you're just like, oh well, I'm like the full health. I'm all good. I can do all this. Like, how can you be good? And that's what I liked about it. Mario was weak. He was weak in that moment, and that's what I liked about it.
Yep. I'm glad you noticed it.
No, I love that part. I'm glad that's in there. I will say though, I think the one thing that could be different about the Dry Bone Bowser fight, adding
Sure, go ahead.
a little bit more of a moveset, because you could easily defeat Dry Bone Bowser the same way that you fought Bowser the original way.
I mean, that's the point. He'll get an entirely different moveset.
Mm-hmm.
like entirely new attacks made by our own. The only bonus attack that Bowser had was like the spin shell, and we taught it to school,
Yeah, it was.
even though it wasn't in Mario Combat. But Skinny's Bowser fight will be more exciting. I mean, that motherfucker took a power star to revive him. Of course, he's gonna be more powerful.
That's true. And Mario didn't have a power star when he fought Bowser, did he?
Yep, he didn't.
And he's still bested Bowser. That's insane.
Yep. It's kind of a mirror to Power Star 4, where it's like a double mirror. Bowser used the Power Star to destroy its energy and to revive and to fight Mario. But Mario, like Luigi, stood up against Bowser. I mean, skinless Bowser in this case, like how he stood against Luigi and Mario in Power Star 4.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a reference to that. But he still beat Bowser, except the kingdom was destroyed. It was the explosion that happened in Power Star 4, the same as here. And his soul was destroyed. The souls of the Koopas were then harvested into one big host, and that was Mario.
Yeah. I also I think a lot of people might be expecting this question too. What is the holdup with Part 4 of Mario Power Star?
Come again?
What is the holdup with Part 4 in Mario Power Star? The final fight.
Hold up. Come again? I didn't get it.
What's with why hasn't Part 4 of Power Star Unleashed been released yet?
Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
Okay, so we couldn't do it at the time. So yes, of course, when Teamco joined our team and now we want to do Part 4, but we also wanted to release the game. We wanted it to be open alpha at that point. Now it's beta, but
Yeah.
before then it was alpha, to get feedback from it. And it was one of the best decisions we made, because the open alpha helped us a lot polish the game better and see our evolution to it. And I want Part 4 to feel like Part 4 felt to you people who watch it. I want it to be a whole new different thing, to polish it as much as possibly we can. And when people play Part 4, we'll play a different game. It will not be Power Star Unleashed, it will be Power Star Extra Unleashed.
That's fair. It's kind of like one of those like, because it is still in beta, so
yeah.
it's like one of those things you can't release the final part without releasing the full project. So it makes sense, Tab. Someone commented on my video back that I did 8 months of update number 6. Someone said, "Nice job, you beat Bowser way faster than I could."
That's Riker, one of my best friends. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I didn't think the Bowser fight was too hard after facing the first fight, because as soon as I got done with the first fight, I was like, okay, it might be different. And then I saw when Bowser had the same moveset, I was like, oh, I could probably do this.
The thing with Power Star Unleashed, the first three, four updates were like fixes, balance changes, and maybe 1 or 2 additions that were like made in 2 weeks and then released. And after that, okay, let's make bigger updates.
Yeah.
And now those little updates that were made the first time, the 01, 02, 03, 04, is being made in like 1 day by Tinko. So he evolved a lot.
That's fair.
Unleashed his skills.
Was that all the questions you guys have for me?
I think I have another one. Let me think. I kind of forgot about it.
Power Star Unleashed my skills.
What are some things that you want to see in Power Star Unleashed?
What are things I want in Power Star Unleashed?
Yes.
Outside
of those mentioned.
I think for the first part, after we get done fighting Luigi in that castle, when Mario jumps out the window to fight the rest of the Toads, I think it'd be pretty interesting to see Luigi be able to fly in, like in the original part 1, to like have him fly in and try to stop you instead of like just popping in.
I mean, we updated that in you didn't I didn't tell you about this, but after 0.6 came, we added 6 more small updates. It's 0.6.6 now, and we added that small animation to it. It's an in-game cutscene. You should play it sometime, because we added some stuff that made the game a lot better than 0.6.
Did I not get that update?
You played 0.6, that was released on September 18, I think. And until that point and now, we added 6 more updates. And in those 6 more updates, we added that small animation as well. So you can play it now on Newgrounds.
How did I?
We didn't mention it because we didn't mention it. There were small updates that we added.
Oh, okay, that's right. Because you normally tell me about the major updates.
Yeah, I just tell about the major updates now.
That makes sense. Because I was like, I didn't know about that. Other than that, oh, are you guys gonna be adding any more like original music to the cutscenes?
I'm glad you asked. Cutscenes or the game?
The what? Sorry.
The cutscenes or the game or both?
The
Both.
game.
Okay. So we have a track ready for part 3 where you fight Luigi, and I'm actually gonna share it to you. It's pretty epic.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, just Google is a bit stupid now. Here we go. Shared it in DMs. So yeah, we're adding new music all around.
You said it's in what section?
In your DMs
Oh, okay.
with me.
Oh, I like how that sounds.
It's original, so we can add it.
It has that Pompeii feel to it.
Yeah, it's basically Metal Pompeii, or how we like to call it, Pompeii Reborn.
That's so cool. It sounds like very, very close to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly, but it's you're also. I also don't think you're trying to go for.
Not the
That.
exact same thing, but the same feeling to it.
Yeah, because you want to avoid copyright and all that.
Yeah. I also have like adding original music and everything to a game makes
Yeah.
it much better.
Well, if we do not have any questions for each other, if anyone in the audience has questions they want to ask myself or Fire Hedgehog,
There are some questions up that we can answer.
do we want to get people in the audience to speak their question, or do we want to have them chat in the chat?
I mean, if there's anyone that like to speak right now, they can raise their hand and I'll get them on stage. If anyone. I'll wait 25 seconds.
Please stand up. Please stand up.
You can ask them with your voice. Why are you... When are... Okay, when 0.7 happens. Guess no questions, I see. When 1.0 comes out.
When 5.6.7.4.9 comes out.
What we will see these for next Power Star Unleashed update, the combat update. Okay, I'm going to answer the... Let me ping the guys that want to hear them. Don't that maybe... I'll wait for them to get on stage if they want to hear them.
Yeah, anyone that wants to join the stage for a question, so we can include you in the video, you're more than welcome.
We also added some more tracks to the Nightmare level and the... there's one level, I think I forgot. But we added more tracks to it, and 0.7 will probably have like... Oh yeah, we added a Mario Combat track.
Also, for anyone that did not know, for one of the updates, I actually did voice a Toad in one of the updates.
Yeah, that cutscene is gonna get revamped a bit more. It was a bit rushed.
I actually did
So-
want to. I actually did want to ask if did you plan to give Devil Mario some lines to say?
In Power Star 4, yeah.
Do you have a voice actor for it?
Yeah.
Dang.
I kind of have the original voice actor on board. Like the one from the classic series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I was like, I really wanted to do that one so bad.
I know everyone wants to do Devil Mario. Trust me, I know.
I did voice one of the Chosen Say cutscenes with Trevin. Oh yeah, you did. You did, yeah. That was
The
going.
collaboration.
That was gonna be my question for Trevin. What was the question?
With Devil Mario being voiced.
What about Devil Mario?
Devil Mario being voiced in Power Star Unleashed, where he will be.
I'm actually satisfied with that because who else in the Mushroom Kingdom was really going to stop Mario in all reality? And the best way to answer that would be himself.
One more thing, Trevin, about your voice acting. So that purple toad will be similar, but not the same as King Toad, because the purple toad was included in the Power Star game, and he was like a very unique character in a way. Even though he was like one of them and being only in Mario starting room, he's unique. So you're going to be voicing a bit more for Unleashed, and also I
Cool.
won't spoil you, but you'll be voicing for Reimagined as well, if you like them, of
Yes!
course.
Sweet. That's awesome. I'm excited for
Good.
that. I'm honestly excited for that because like even though I'm not like a part of like the team,
yeah.
I still like to help out any way I can. So I love doing series for this game, and I love helping you guys out with get more people involved with this game and the series. And it's really awesome that there's a lot of people that are getting involved with it because of my videos and stuff.
hmm
Man, I can't believe Timka and Trevin died from Mario hands after being possessed. Trevin facing Koopas and Bowser. That'd be interesting. Imagine if like somebody made an animation of like of ourselves and we just like died of Koopas.
yeah.
Well, we tried.
Trevin and Tinko. Trevin and Tinko collab.
Exactly.
I'm gonna answer the questions from the other people. So we have DSC. Okay. I do got a question. So one Power Star is completed, like all the stuff is done. What will be your next endeavor besides Power Star? Okay. So AC Lunatic has Power Star community. Danielson approved it. It's technically led by us, but we do have some other projects planned. One of them being a Madness Combat series that will come later. I don't know when. It's being worked on. It's still a prototype, but it's still planned. Teamco also had some plans after the Power Star Unleashed is done, but it needs to be done first. But no, after Power Star is finished, we won't be done for. And Reimagine will probably be finished in like 5 years, but still. We have some plans, big plans maybe. Because at that point, Power Star is probably gonna rise AC Lunatic popularity a lot, so we can start from there.
Could you imagine if Power Star was made for VR?
Oh damn!
I have a headset, so like if that was a thing, that'd be so cool. That'd be a lot, though. I feel like that'd be like a lot of work involved.
Now let's see. Besides Power Star, were there other Flash animations back in the day that inspired to choose what y'all did? Of course, Madness Combat was an inspiration, but for me, an inspiration when in regards to lore, it's not technically a Flash animation. It's Warcraft 3, which inspired me to do some parts of the lore, like Mario Combat. What was his name again? Mario, Mario going to Bowser and then coming back possessed, and that there's a bit from inspiration from it from Warcraft 3. So you can say, yeah, we did have some inspiration. And then, how did you all bring the Power Star series back when, even though it was technically finished? So in 2019, I had a talk with Daniel San himself, and he told me the scrapped content of Power Star or content that never seen the light of day. I was like, okay, that shit is cool. And I had sort of like a passion in mind to make a Power Star 5. I don't know how, but I wanted to make another Power Star project thing. And afterwards, when I joined this server and became owner of it, I was like, okay, not a lot of people know about the Power Star lore, so how about we start Reimagined? We remaster the whole series, but also add a prequel to it, and see how the events led up to Power Star and all, before it became a remake after Power Star Unleashed. So I wanted it to be fully explored, to have all the missing details to it added. So that's why I continued Power Star. Holy shit.
2009, I was 1? What the hell?
2019, not 9. 2019.
Imagine 2019, I was 1 year old.
So yeah, just making Power Star get the light of day where it deserves, because there was some scrapped content that I liked. And also, I like the ending. The ending of Power Star 4 is so good, amazing. But me being a child and wanting to see Power Star 5 so bad, and spending fucking 3 weeks searching for Power Star every day, activated an instinct in me to make Power Star 5.
What do you guys think that, and this is for Fire, Hedgehog, and everyone in chat. What do you guys think Mario could have done differently instead of just killing himself when he had control back? What do you think he could have done differently besides kill himself if there was another option?
Come again? I forgot.
In Power Star 4 when Mario offed himself because he was taken over and he didn't have any other way of dealing with the boost taking over him. How instead of him killing himself, what other option do you think there could have been to end the series or continue to make a part 5?
Well, Daniel's son actually answered this because he had a different ending plan for it, where Luigi and Peach get into Mario's mind and kill Bowser, and everyone is happily after.
Bowser?
Yeah, because Bowser was possessing Mario. He's like the main host of it, plus some other boos that were Koopas.
Wait, Bowser was taking over?
Yeah, Bowser is like the voice of Mario. Even though he's a hive mind, he's like the main ghost of it, possessing him.
That part I did not know actually.
Yeah, it's Bowser who's possessing Mario, and some Koopas he killed.
Interesting.
So basically,
I thought it was just like King Boo and his boosts that were like taking over.
so basically, the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, so this comes back to an old version of Power Star. It's related to Power Star, but it's not. It's not the name the same. It's named Mario All Stars. Where in this universe, Mario and Luigi go to Bowser Castle and destroy it.
Right.
And Bowser already had some boost that he used to possess other things. And after that, something happened. Mario goes alone to Bowser Castle, destroys the cold castle. Bowser dies, the Koopas die, but their soul don't die. And they come back for Mario for revenge. And when Mario goes to sleep after everything that has happened, their souls long for vengeance and possess Mario.
I did not know that at all.
Yeah, that's the story.
Wow. I thought it was just King Boo and his minions taking over. That's interesting.
Yep, that's the story. and you still need some cutscenes in Power Star Unleashed to be played out.
Wow. Imagine dying as a soul.
Okay, I had 2 more questions, I think. What do you plan on adding with coming Luigi campaign in Power Star Unleashed? Okay, so Luigi campaign will be basically the Luigi Eyes. What was happening when Mario was killing Bowser and his minions? He starts off there. Then it continues to being Luigi Eyes, where he sees Mario being possessed, where he destroys him. Destroys him when he's getting beaten up by Mario. The ship scene with Peach and all. And then I think part 3 and part 4 will be the same as Mario Eyes, but just Luigi's moveset. That's it. Yeah, no Mario Combat for him. Probably Luigi Combat, but just being at home. And that's it.
What if there was like an online mode in the future where it's like co-op, but you got to have one person play Mario's point of view and then the other person playing Luigi's point of view to where they eventually mesh up to fight each other?
So, as I said, co-op mode is planned, but what I can promise you is that it will be playable via Parsec, where you can fight Luigi, or you can fight Mario as Luigi, or you can fight Mario versus Mario, or Luigi versus Luigi, or you can play the story campaign of Mario and another character.
Mm-hmm. It'd be cool if you guys could ever put that on Steam one day. I feel Steam would be the most safest for less crashing.
Nah, you'd find me dead on the floor by Nintendo for copyright.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Nah, bro, I'd be in jail.
Man, Nintendo sucks sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
They have their fucking heads so far up their asses, it's unreal.
Oh my god, guys, we have Power Star Unleashed on itch.io for like 2 weeks now.
I never heard of that website until you talked about it.
Yeah, it's good. I think that's all the questions for me.
Oh, okay. I actually have a question, a personal question for you.
Hmm.
In my reactions, what do you think I could do differently to improve my reactions to the Power Star Unleashed game?
Oh, good question. I think there was something I wanted to mention. Let me think for a bit. So when you played the first update, you were like very straightforward. You did not stop to look at the details for like when you were in the what was that room that we removed? The tutorial room, if you remember.
Yeah.
You could have picked the sword up with a button, and you stayed over there. You've seen that you can pick it up and just went away. Didn't press any other buttons.
Yeah.
You also missed some rooms in some of your playthroughs, especially the grave room, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
And I told you where it is. Yeah, the ghost room. So it's just basically being more cautious, more careful around it, seeing every
Yeah.
opportunity we can make.
Yeah, that's fair. Because whenever I do a playthrough for my first time, and I think later down the road when I did future video updates about the game, I think I was more exploring.
Mm-hmm. In the future, yeah. In the future videos.
So whenever I play a game for the first time, I don't think about like, oh, the secret areas and stuff like that. I always go straight forward, and that's one thing I'm wanting to like improve with playing games for the first time is like not like miss things like that.
I mean, it happens. So,
So I can even admit that I have that issue too. So like I definitely understand that 100%. That's 100% fair.
but yeah, your videos are good, very entertaining to watch.
Appreciate that. Thank you. And I still plan to make more, of course.
Okay, so somebody asked me, I remember you mentioned the Power Star universe is kind of different than Super Mario World universe. What do you mean by that? Like Yoshi didn't say Mario and Luigi? No. So, it's different in a way that the lore is kind of like, what if Super Mario World was epic, not just Mario jumping around. So there's a lot of lore how Reimagine came to be. For example, ancient ones being the creators of the Power Stars, who is Bowser, who is King Toad, how Mario and Luigi came to be, who's Peach and all. And it's not related to the original lore, but it's canon to characters, because you'll see a lot of characters from Super Mario World that will be in Reimagined. That includes Magic Koopa, that includes the Goombas, the skeleton fucking Koopas. I forgot their name. They'll be in it, but they'll be slightly different. Yes, there will be. There'll be again a lot of characters from Super Mario World, but they'll be different. They'll have either a different lore or they'll act in a different way. For example, Goombas, I think that's their name. You know, the things you jump on that don't do anything.
The most useless characters in the game.
Yeah. So in Mario, Goombas are like you jump on them and they die. But here, they actually have sort of like a colony, sort of like a small kingdom of them, where they who okay, somebody messaged me, where they have their own island, they have their own kingdom, their own lore, their own crap, and they actually have some powers as well that are not mentioned in yet. And Yoshi's, for example, Yoshi's in Super Mario World speak in a way. They have some sounds, and they actually combat units. But here in Reimagine, they're actually just horses, and that's it. You just ride them. And Magic Koopa will be different as well. Toads too. There'll be lots of Toads variations. So Toads, the road is like this: Toads, Sentinels, Warriors, Royal Guards, and then Ancient ones. But the Ancient ones are not really that Toad, but they're still related to it. And King Toad.
We got time for one more question about Power Star Reimagined or Power Star Unleashed, and then we're going to end the episode here. So anyone that has any questions for either of us, or if you guys have any questions, or if I have any, this will be the last one.
I think no more questions. I think that was it. The interview.
I think that might be it. All right. Well, Fire, Hedgehog, I appreciate the both of you taking time to do this. It was a lot of fun. It was also really cool to get to know more about how this all started and how you guys formed and everything. So I appreciate you guys' time.
Thank you for the interview, man, and keep going.
Oh,
You're a king.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I definitely appreciate it. If you guys want to play Power Star for yourselves, or if you guys want to watch the Imagine series, the links in the description, so you guys can check those out. They are very good. Both the series and the games, they are really, really good. Highly recommend. When more updates come out, you guys know I'll be doing more videos on those. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I've been Trevor Neff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye. Absolute cinema.